This 5-minute video will show you how to use email to monitor Comm Center discussions and post messages. You'll need a modern email client that honors Internet mail standards and can receive messages in HTML. First, let's see how to get set up. Log into the Comm Center and open your user control panel. Obviously, the email address in our profile has to be good, so that's the first thing we'll check. If you do have to update your email address here, the Comm Center will send you an email message to the new address in order to verify it. Before doing anything else, you must reply as instructed in that verification email. Only then will your new email address take effect. Since you're going to be tied into the real message traffic with email, you'll want to turn off your automatic thread subscription preference. Your existing thread subscriptions will be removed automatically, so you won't get those alert emails anymore. Be sure to save changes after doing this. Email participation is enabled by subscribing to an entire forum. This starts the flow of traffic to your mailbox, as well as allowing you to post email messages to the forum via its email address. Once you're viewing the forum that you want to join, use the forum tools to subscribe to the forum. Select Instant Notification Type and then add the new forum subscription. Now you'll begin receiving threaded email for all the posts in the forum. You can reply from email, and your messages will appear in the correct place in the thread. Let's have a look at one of the threads where I've replied by email. The first thing to notice is the email icon next to the subject line. This indicates that the post came in via email. You should always send HTML email to the forum. Here I use a numbered list in my email message, and you can see in the resulting forum post that a numbered list appears there as well. Most email HTML features will be preserved in the forum. We subscribed to the ACP forum earlier, so now let's go back to the user control panel and see what appears there as a result. Forum subscriptions are shown on the main page of the user control panel, so whenever you need to see which forums are enabled for email, just go to the user control panel. Now that our one-time setup is complete, let's go over a few items on how to make the best use of email participation. The Comm Center is a threaded system, so it's important to preserve the discussion structure when participating by email. If your email program or service doesn't support threading, you may want to consider not using email participation. Here's a typical discussion thread as seen in the browser, and here it is as seen in a threading email client, in this case Thunderbird. Replies work the same way in email as via the browser interface. Select the post to which you want to reply, then hit reply. Your reply will end up at the desired point in the discussion. Now let's cover a very important issue, replying to start a new thread. In a word, don't. If you want to start a new thread, write a new message addressed to the forum. Replying to start a new thread is a bad habit in any threaded system. Here's what it looks like. Don't do it. Your new topic will end up buried in the current thread, invisible to most readers, and requiring the admins to split the thread if they happen to notice it. Another thing to avoid is extensive quoting in replies. Remember, this is a threaded system. You don't need to quote the previous message because it's all in context in the thread anyway. Be especially careful if you have your email program set up to automatically quote the original in your replies. If you want to quote, do so selectively and in context, and be sure and remove all the footer stuff that's at the end before replying. Once you subscribe to one or more Comm Center forums, there will be times when you get a lot of email in your inbox. Use your email's program's Filters and Folders feature to automatically move these incoming messages out of your inbox and into separate folders for each forum. Threading, filters, and folders are essential tools for modern emailing, so this is a great time to learn how to use them. Here are a few final tips. To reply, just click Reply and start entering your text. Again, be sure and remove quoted material and footer stuff. The Reply To header shows the email address of the forum that the message came from. All emails from the Comm Center include a footer that has a bunch of useful links. Some of them lead to the forum itself by opening your browser. One will quickly unsubscribe you from the forum, shutting off email participation. Finally, the last link at the bottom right can be used to quickly start a new thread by creating a new email message. Once again, don't reply and change the subject to start a new thread. Use this convenient link. You can also put the email addresses of the forums you use into your emailer's address book. Thanks for watching this video.